Hello everyone, Brickdark here. Today I'm going to be reviewing the LEGO City Repair Truck set from 2010, which has 118 pieces, one minifigure, and retailed for $13 when it released back in 2010. Here's the lone figure, who is a construction worker. Pretty basic figure. This is a figure from over 10 years ago. He has a nice hard hat piece, as well as a face print that isn't too common anymore. They use this a lot during the earlier days of City. And you have a construction torso, which has a little pen, which is a nice little detail. No back printing since this was 2010. But it does the job. So here is the repair truck. It is quite small, as you would expect from a $13 set, but it has a decent amount of functionality and features to it, which is pretty cool. Starting at the front, you do have the license plate, which the way they do the license plates, at least back in the day, was the initials of the designer and then the set number, which is pretty cool. On the side, you have these nice voltage stickers, which are pretty cool. You can take this top off and put a figure in. It's a bit hard to do, but I'll just take the construction worker, plop him in there. It doesn't get a seat or anything, because I guess he just doesn't deserve that. But looking at the build, it is an asymmetrical build, which is a pretty interesting one. Now, I will say, I couldn't find the actual piece that's supposed to go there, which is this piece that has that stickered detail of that metal design, so I just used a white one instead. Future Brit here. Literally, as soon as I turned the camera off and went to start cleaning up, I found the piece. So yeah, that's what the piece looks like. And also on this side, I couldn't find another 1x4 dark gray piece, so I just used a light gray piece. That is supposed to be dark gray, but beyond that, those are the only pieces I'm missing besides most of the tools. Since this is a set I got way back when I was like 5, many of the pieces have been lost to time since then. So I think the big main feature is this crane, which you can rotate around and get quite a lot of movability out of. You also have some stickers on both sides. Again, take him out and you can have your figure stand in here and repair the light, which we will get to. But you do have some nice stickers present on both sides. You just do this and it's back down to normal. Some other small details include that same license plate at the back. You do have these parts, which act as like roadblocks that you can take off very easily and just put them in the road. And I do like how easily they are in here. It makes the back of this look not as empty. You do have some clips for some tools, and you do have these two bits right here. Now, the only tool I could find that was this older drill design, and the reason why I can't just go through a set that has some of the tools is because they use this entirely different system where the tools didn't come in a bag, they just came in this wheel, and you would have to take them off like you would with a Lego knife. And some of them have been lost to time. Some of them are, I know where they are, but they're under a part of my house that I can't reach without destroying part of the house. Is really ridiculous. But looking at this final compartment, you do have some spare lights, which is really cool that you can do that. Now let's take a look at the Lamppost build. And it's an incredibly basic build. You do get the trash can, which is nice, but you can move this bit up and down, and you can move this. It's incredibly basic, but it does serve its purpose, because you can take the repair truck, move it up, and reach that light with pretty. It's easy to reach there, and I'm glad the designers took that into mind while designing this. But yeah, that's it for the builds of the set. Let's take a look at the instructions, because I don't have the box. The instructions are this interesting vertical design, even though the wing kit on the back is not vertical for some reason. Do have a look at some of the 2010 city sets with some fire sets and some airport sets. Airport sets are much more interesting than just about anything else LEGO does, but for city, yeah, that's about it for instructions. This is a charming little set from a bygone era where LEGO would price things not at even 5s or 10s, and it's quite a cute little set. There's no real glaring issues I have with it. The functionality is good and the detail is solid, especially for a 2010 set. Nothing really much I can add. Would I recommend you get the second hand? Only if you're trying to build a big Lego city. I think this is a worthwhile investment. If you have a city and you want to have a broken line, or even just in general have this driving along, it'll look good. But if you're not, then I would say you can skip this one. Don't get me wrong, it's a good set, but it's definitely not for everyone. Overall, though, I would give this a solid 7 out of 10. Not a revolutionary set, but it does what it sets out to do, and I can appreciate it for that. Anyways, see you guys later. Peace.